Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Harrison onto the grass, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the air to left. Cespedes on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what?
And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's David Freese to stand in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Mets nothing. Striding in, David Wright. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Number 5, David Wright.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old school Cervelli.
As Dribble Cabrera is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Batting 6th, first baseman, number
Stepping
22.
in now, number 22. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. seared down the first baseline. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three and one. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at third base, the captain, Captain America, David Wright. I love the fact that he still has great footwork. The first step may be as good as anybody in the history of the game. He can still catch it, but I love that first step.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. John Jaso will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. Stephen Brault, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Settling in now, number 1. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 1.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, did that fool him. What a great pitch. That was an ugly swing, wasn't it?
Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Starling Marte.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike. Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Conforto is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.